Hi, and welcome to Chemistry Talk with Dan. I am not Dan, but you can call me Steve-O. So, our story begins today with a young man who is unbearded and dreaming of greatness. The year is 2004, and a young and beardless, cherub-faced Mr. Bryson enters the classroom for the first time.
You know, when I first started teaching, people had a hard time accepting me as the teacher. You know, in fact, I even had parents walking into the room ready for their conference and asking me where the real teacher was. And I knew right then there was something that I needed to do about that.
Ryan Bryson's been teaching with me for several years, and when he first started teaching with me, he did not have a beard. He was a young gun in the classroom, and then over a few years, he started to form some beard growth, and I noticed some changes in him. First of all, as his whiskers came through, he started to develop some wisdom that I hadn't seen in him before, and he became a lot more insightful for student responses. But the most interesting thing that I noticed is that he became quite patient. It's almost as if the fibers of the beard somehow connected his heart to his brain, so that he could empathize with students and connect with them. And it was that moment when the beard growth became that distance. I'm not sure how it's calculated, but I really feel like there's empirical data to support that Ryan Bryson is now able to empathize with his students in a way that I don't know that he had before he grew the beard. It made him more of the master of the apprentices in his classroom. And of course, all great scientific minds have beards, or buns, which I'm working on mine.
It's Christmas 2005. The beginning of a sonata as beard hairs begin to pour out as music from the pores.
Yeah, after the beard, things really started to change for me. In fact, true story. About a month or so after I grew the beard, I had a student stop me in the hallway and she said, "Mr. Bryson, you look just like Jesus." And I thought to myself, mission accomplished.
Look, I'm not saying that he's Jesus, but have you ever seen Bryson and Jesus in the same place together?
As the beard continued to grow, as too did its reputation, and then one day it achieved legendary status.
So originally this year, I was going to be the private tutor for Sasha and Malia Obama, which I was super excited about. I'd actually accepted the position, but as soon as I heard there was an opening near the beard, I passed it up. I had to get in before the Nobel laureates could.
So things were going quite well, and as his professional career continued to expand with the growth of the beard. And then at the same time, the aura of the beard began to extend into the musical realm.
Well, we met online. I know it's kind of controversial. You know, a lot of people don't trust the whole online thing these days. But yeah, I saw his picture and I said, "Man, I think that's the one." And so we met up, and I just came away with this impression that if a beard like that could play, there's nothing we couldn't do.
So Ryan and Tim started Second Chance Sunday, and that band played together for about 2 years before they ended up going their separate ways. A short time after that, Ryan blossomed into a new endeavor called Roadside Beggars Music, and it was just like the hairs bursting forth from the pores of the face saying, "I'm free!" So Ryan, I'd like to thank you for being with us today. And so, with all your musical experience that you've had and just your success with that, and especially the beard, I mean, has anyone ever asked you, to do any sort of advertisements?
You know, that's a good question, and I only have one response to that. I do not stoop to cheap advertising tricks.
It's like people are only doing things because they get paid, and that's just sad.
So thank you for joining us for this 10-year Beardiversary. And remember, beautiful music is made in the key of beard. Check you later.
So, Steve, I gotta ask, what's the deal with the sword?
Hipsters.
because hipsters carry swords?
No, ever since hipsters decided it was cool to have a beard, I've had to carry my sword around so that people don't mistake me for a hipster.
So what, you got like an axe to grind or something?
Actually, yes, I do. It's right here. So, yeah, I mean, do you need one? Because with the beard and all, I've got an extra. Here, there you go. Take it out.
Thanks.